Notice of public hearing. The mayor and council of the city of Lewisburg will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, June 30th, 2026 at 10:30 a.m. at Lewisburg City Hall. Followed by a special call meeting. The public hearing will be to hear comments or options concerning the following. Number one, consider approval of second and final reading of ordinance 2605, ordinance adopting the annual budget and tax rate for the fiscal year July 1st, 2026 and ending June 30th, 2027. Item 2, consider approval of final reading of ordinance 2606, ordinance amending the City of Lewisburg budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2025 and ending June 30th, 2026.
Okay, if you wish to speak to either of these items on the budget, please come forward and state your name and your address. Anyone? You may visit for the next 10 minutes,
I run up them stairs.
unless someone. Hearing and begin our special called meeting. Gina.
Whereas the mayor and council wishes to allow the citizens of Lewisburg to voice their opinions and concerns and etc. Now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council of the city of Lewisburg, number one, citizens will be allowed to address the council during citizens input. Number two, citizens addressing the council must abide by the following: name and address given, give subject matter, understand there will be no voting, a maximum of 3 minutes, address the council, not the audience, no personal attacks, no religious comments, and no more than 3 times on the same subject. Thank you.
Okay, if you wish to make a comment, please come to the podium and give your name and your address, please.
You want me to fill this out too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My name is Edith Eastep. I live at 1292 Globe Road. I'm here to speak about the rezoning of the Globe Road property to light industrial. I'm speaking for the residents of Globe Road, most affected by this rezoning. We're asking that you vote yes to the rezoning on the first reading. That pushes it forward to allow for a public hearing before the second reading. I've reached out to discuss this with most of you, with at least 4 of you. And as a community, we think this is our best scenario. And we're asking that you vote yes on first reading to rezone this to light industrial. And we, as a community, are going to support this rezoning. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Let me get my name right.
So I'm Paul Legrone, 1200 Globe Road. I'm between myself, Miss Edith, and the Dixons. We're probably the closest to this piece of property. My driveway being right across from what would be the proposed entry to the property should you rezone it. I'm also in favor of rezoning. We had I won't say a total community meeting, but probably closest and then friends and friends of friends out there, where Mr. Hummer came out there and he had asked me through conversation since the planning commission meeting. He said, hey, would it do any good for me to talk to everybody out there? And my comment to him was, it certainly wouldn't hurt. It would be a novel process for what's been attempted so far, because nobody's talked to us about any of the prior proposals. So he came out, we stood in Miss Vita's barn with probably 20 of us. He shot straight from the hip, straight from the heart, was not evasive at all, was willing to make commitments about what he planned to do infrastructure. So felt good, the fact that he's local, he's willing to look us in the eye and make commitments. You know, it's no secret that a lot of us were opposed to the city annexing that property anyway without really addressing infrastructure at all, including when that other residential development was done with absolutely nothing done to the infrastructure. And now we've got a residential development with driveways every 30 feet backing into a main road, you know, trash cans in the road, no shoulder, mailboxes sticking in the road, with what appears to be absolutely no oversight from the city. We certainly don't want to do that again, so that's one of the reasons we favor light industrial over another attempt at a residential development. You know, the one thing that kept coming out of the planning commission meeting, and y'all may bring it up again, so I just want to take it on. We continue to hear about the specter of a data center. You know, I don't want to be the source of my information, Nashville News, of what they think a data center is or isn't. But I don't think we, as a community, can keep shooting down everything that could be a data center. I mean, there's a whole long list of things that I wouldn't want this place to be. So I don't think we can keep shooting down stuff because we're fearful. Maybe, you know, maybe y'all need to take it on to say, hey, we've got a moratorium on data centers till we know more about them, and then we quit being fearful that everything might be a data center. Mr. Humrick has told us this is not a data center. I'm going to take him at his word. But I encourage a yes vote on the rezoning.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, Gina?
Okay, number 2, old business. Consider approval of second and final reading of ordinance 2605, ordinance adopting annual budget and tax rate for fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2026, and the ending June 30th, 2027.
Do I have a motion?
I make the motion to approve ordinance 26-05.
Councilwoman Michael makes a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Councilwoman Thomas seconds the motion. Now, we're supposed to do something
Debbie, could you
different.
explain
Debbie?
the amendment changes, please?
I think this is the budget one, correct?
It's the new,
FY '27 budget.
yes.
Correct.
Yeah, we-
Okay.
Yes,
That's not big, it's just, we're supposed to vote on the new budget.
right.
Right, okay.
She's got some changes from the
Amendments there.
original one.
Oh, original budget?
Yeah,
There's only a couple of changes. One that at your request was to increase capital in the police department by $40,000 to continue the planning of the building for a new police department. That was the only change, other than once I got the numbers for the tax revenue, property tax revenue, I did increase revenues by 1.1 million, which you can see drastically helped. I was very conservative in the beginning, feel a lot better now, so I did increase that number. That is the only changes to the document since the last time you saw it.
And it's all in here, David.
It's all in there.
So what type of motion do we need to make next, Gina?
we'll make a
Thank you.
motion to amend the 2605 to include both these recommended changes for the city treasurer and pass the amendment as written.
Councilwoman Michael makes the motion. Is there a second to that
I'll
motion?
second that motion.
Councilwoman Thomas seconds the motion. Is there discussion? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robinson. Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, now I make the motion to approve 2605 as amended to this new annual budget right here.
Councilwoman Michael makes the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Councilwoman Thomas seconds that motion. Is there discussion? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robertson. Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie.
2B, consider approval of second and final reading of ordinance 26-06, a ordinance amending the City of Lewisburg budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2025 and ending June 30th, 2026. This is amendment number 2.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion to
Counsel.
approve.
Councilwoman Michael makes a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Councilwoman Thomas seconds the motion. Is there discussion?
Debbie, would you like to,
You should
Explain
have
these.
in front of you the new changes to the amendment since the last time, first reading, and those are highlighted in green down that middle column. If you see anything you have a question about, most of the changes are due to a second look at the final numbers for the year and including some grant revenues and expenditures. So most of those will, increase revenue and expenditures at the same time on those. So other than that, unless you see something that you have a question on, that is the main gist of all the changes.
Further discussion? Call the roll, please.
we have to make a motion to amend 2606 to include all these changes in green. So I'd like to make that motion.
Councilwoman Michael makes a motion. Is there a second?
I will second.
Councilwoman Thomas seconds the motion. Is there discussion on that item? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robinson. Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you.
Now I make a motion to approve 2606 as amended.
Councilwoman Michael makes a motion to approve. Is there a second to that motion?
I'll second.
Councilwoman Thomas seconds that motion. Is there discussion? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robinson. Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you. So Debbie, that clears our way to submit to the comptroller's office.
Yes, both the amendment and the budget, so we will submit on time.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
Number 3, new business. Number 3A, consider approval of first reading of ordinance 2610, an ordinance to rezone by owner's request and contracted purchaser Wendell Miller of about 15.70 acres at unaddressed Franklin Road from R2 medium density residential to C2 intermediate business. This is part of tax map 057P, Group A, parcel 20. Richard?
All right, so this is to rezone to C2. This is immediately at the intersection of Franklin Road and North Ellington Parkway, just before the intersection with West Ellington Parkway. Kind of to orient you to what's around it is Lewisdale Grove Mobile Home Park is just south of the subject property. To the east is the railroad tracks, as well as across that is the Babe Ruth baseball field facility. And then to the west is West Hills Estate subdivision and some additional residential units. And then vacant is across North Ellington. As far as surrounding zoning, C2 is what's north of North Ellington. The mobile home park, of course, is zoned to mobile home park. Where the baseball fields is zoned I-1, which is the light industrial district, and then R2 to the west where the existing subdivision is. So there's an 8-inch sewer or an 8-inch water main that's running nearby on Franklin Road. It will likely require a slight extension to reach this property, but water is available nearby. There's also a 12-inch gravity sewer main that runs along this property, so sewer's right there at the property to be able to serve it. This is our C2 district, which is really a highway commercial type district when you're thinking about the uses that would potentially be allowed here. Mostly retail and service-oriented uses are the big ones. I think the guy that has it on, the gentleman that has it under contract is talking to a couple of retailers at that site. I'm happy to answer any other question that the body has.
This is the cornfield and soybean field. Do I have a motion?
Motion approved.
Councilman Burns makes a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Councilman Robertson seconds the motion. Is there discussion? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robertson.
Aye.
Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you.
3B, consider approval of the first reading of ordinance 2611, an ordinance to rezone by owner's request William H. Coble Jr. and Vita Cabasa of about 113.5 acres at unaddressed and 1213 Globe Road from R1 Low Residential to I2 Industrial Park. This is tax map 069, parcels 011.00, 011.01, 011.02, and 055.00, and 056.00.
Do I have a motion?
I'll
I'll
make
make-
the motion.
I'll
Oh, sorry.
second. You okay?
Who yields?
Either. I'll
Uh,
make the motion.
Yeah, she was first. She beat me to it.
Councilwoman Thomas makes a motion. Is there a second?
I second it.
Councilman Crutcher seconds the motion. Is there further discussion?
Richard, could you talk to us about I-2, please?
Yes, ma'am. So, I-2 is our industrial zoning district. Its name is Business Park. So this tends to have a little heavier uses than our I-1 district would have. Typically, the light industrial I-1 district is uses that are contained to the building. You're not seeing as much outdoor storage, if any. Not heavy processing, manufacturing. The I-2 district allows pretty much the same as I-1 uses, and then adds on some what would not necessarily be heavy industrial uses that are heavy processing of raw materials, but have a little bit heavier manufacture and may require some outdoor storage in those uses. What you get into there are things like cement and asphalt plants that are permitted. There are some processing of mineral products that are permitted. Most of those are by conditional use. What that would mean is, in addition to a site plan by planning commission, they would go to our Board of Zoning Appeals, where they have a series of conditions that they have to prove to us how they're gonna comply with. And basically, that's what they have to operate under those conditions if they do one of those conditional use permits, or the use isn't permitted. But you get into a little more outside the building, a little more actual manufacturing that could have some vibration and noise to it. But nothing like a steel production plant or something of that nature that would be a very heavy mineral processing facility, or even another one that comes up is slaughterhouses. They would be considered heavier than what's allowed in this district. Typically this is the wheelhouse for most modern manufacturing today.
Thank you.
Additional discussion? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robinson.
Aye.
Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you.
3C, consider approval of first reading of ordinance 26-12, or ordinance to rezone by owner's request, Mohensen Sahari, again, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, of about .97 acres at 219 Second Avenue South from I-1 Light Industrial to C2 Intermediate Commercial. This is tax map 0640, Group F, and parcel 002.00. And correct me if I'm wrong on the name, Richard. How do you pronounce that?
I'm gonna let you have it. He asked us to call him Mason when he's before the Historic Preservation Commission, so.
Do I have a motion?
Motion approved.
Councilman Burns makes a motion. Is there a second? I'll second. Councilman Robertson seconds that motion. Is there discussion?
I have a question, Gina.
Uh-huh.
On the agenda, it's going from I-1 to C2, and on the ordinance, it's listing it from I-2 to C2.
That's a typo on my end. We'll fix that prior to second reading. It's I-1.
It is I-1
I-1.
correct
Yes, ma'am.
right now? Okay.
Do we need to correct that?
Well, I was gonna say, do we need to amend the,
To be sure, let's do that.
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to amend it today.
Okay, you know the procedure.
I'll try to, yes. So we already have a motion on the table, right?
Right.
So I make a motion to amend ordinance 2612 to reflect I-1 instead of I-2.
Is there a second to that motion?
I second.
Councilman Crutcher seconds that motion. Is there discussion?
Yeah, I apologize for coughing. Vicky, would it not be better I just withdraw my motion, y'all start again?
No,
we
we can amend it.
Well, I mean, but, okay, but we didn't vote on the first thing.
Well, it's the
It's
same procedure as the budget stuff was.
It's to open it on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the budget,
Yeah, I mean, I was willing to do
Proceed.
that, so whatever way fixes it, that's fine.
Okay.
further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robertson. And Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you. Now, is there another,
Yeah, I make the motion to approve the amended 2612.
do I have a second?
I'll second.
Councilman Crutcher seconds the motion. Is there discussion? Everybody clear? Call the roll, please.
Councilman Crutcher.
Aye.
Councilman Michael.
Aye.
Councilman Burns.
Aye.
Councilman Robinson. Councilman Thomas.
Aye.
Thank you. Councilwoman Thomas, would you like to make a motion?
I make a motion that we adjourn meeting for today.
Is there a second?
I second.
Who seconded it?
I did. I second.
Shannon.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no. We stand adjourned.
They snuck that one in on these kids.
Drink some of that water, Tom.